Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast with your host, Carson and
Hunter. Well, we're back at it again after the previous episode from the break. But
Yes.
I wanted to ask a question briefly, I guess. You know Dippin' Dots?
Yeah.
You ever had them?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't had them in a long time. I've only had
Same.
them once. And that was 5th grade during the DC trip.
Ah, okay.
And I always wanted to have them again, and I've never had them again.
They sell them at the market at the school here.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember thinking about getting them, and then I never did.
And you never did.
Yeah. They're good, though.
But it's so weird because they're just these small little balls that are supposed to taste like ice cream.
You
And
say
they
like,
do.
yeah, you were wording it like they don't. They're supposed to
do.
taste like them.
But it's like, who thought of doing that? You're just eating these little fucking beads.
It's so good. From what I remember
it's
from
like-
5th grade.
No, it is. I mean, I haven't had it in quite a while either, but it is. No, I go to that market down there all the time. Everybody down there knows me. Like
Damn.
all the like morning like.
I feel like that's
shift
more of a
people.
bad thing.
I talk to them all. They know my orders. Like I
Yeah.
get 2 different kinds of sandwiches, and they're like, "Which one you getting today?" I'm like, "This one." They're like, "Okay."
Hell
You know?
yeah.
But I conversate with all of them, and yeah, it's never a bad time. I go down there cause like last year, me and you would go down there. They close at 10. And me and you are going down there at fucking 8:30, 9 o'clock. You know? It's
Yeah.
all the night shift people just wanting to close and kill.
I'm trying to get
themselves.
there before that huge line forms right before
Yeah.
they close.
Yeah. And but now I don't go there late at all. If I do, it's for a drink or something. I go there just because, I mean, even last semester, but like this semester is just like, I go there around noon to 1 o'clock. I go get myself a sub for lunch, a drink, bullshit with them down there, and then come back up here and eat my food and
They are good
have a nice
subs.
little lunch. Yeah, I forgot to bring it up in the last podcast, but Super Bowl's happening. We're pre-recording this, obviously, but
Yeah.
Super Bowl is happening this weekend. It would have already happened
Yeah.
weeks ago by the
Guess
time
you
this
coulda-
comes out.
Mentioned that last episode, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I forgot. Like I said, Chiefs versus the Eagles. I hope the Chiefs win. I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm not always like, yeah, I'm so glad the Chiefs won, blah, blah, blah. I'm not into it that much.
Yeah, not hardcore.
But I'm like, I've rooted for them for the last
Mm-hmm.
few years, so I hope they win. Now, did I root for the Eagles the last time they played against each other? Yeah, but
I don't
That
think
was,
I
you know.
did.
no, you didn't. You rooted for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Super Bowl the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Since this is the reason why I chose the Chiefs, because there's nobody in my family like my dad and my aunt are the only 2 in my family that like are really big football people, and like they like their teams. Nobody in my family like care for the Chiefs too much because they just don't care for football. But
Yeah, my family
like-
doesn't care at all.
I think why I've been so set on them for so long is because the first Super Bowl that I was like, I'm gonna sit down and watch the Super Bowl, was the first Super Bowl that the Chiefs were in this last like decade, and that was against the 49ers back in like fucking 2017, 2018, somewhere
shit.
around there. I don't remember exactly. But then like after that, they've been in the Super Bowl like 4 or 5 different times after that. So like I keep seeing them and they keep winning.
Getting there, yeah.
I'm like, I should they're a pretty good fucking team. And this year, they have a really good veteran team of people that have been on that team for 4 or 5 years. That have been playing together for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I
It's like
just wonder when it's all gonna fall apart.
probably, I'd say after this year.
You think it's
Probably
over?
after this year or next year, I think they're going to get some transfers or some, um, maybe Travis Kelsey will retire, or maybe some other people will
Yeah.
retire. Who knows? But like, they're paying some people a pretty amount of money to stay for that long.
Yeah.
So like, they can't keep. I mean, they can't keep doing that for forever. And winning the Super Bowls has definitely helped it. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to see them continue be good, just because, like I said, they're my team.
Yeah.
But like, do I, just knowing the way football works, and especially the NFL, there's definitely going to be a decline for a little while. They're going to get like a shitty defense or shitty offense, or just like certain, because players retire, players leave, get traded,
Yeah.
whatever. So, and you get new people that suck or whatever, or are good. So you never know.
Yeah. A little unpredictable.
Anyways,
You know, the
yeah.
first Super Bowl I watched was the one with you guys.
Freshman year
Yeah.
of college, yes. And that was the Chiefs versus the Eagles.
Yes.
And now it's the Chiefs versus the Eagles again. I would have loved to seen the Chiefs versus the Lions. The Lions haven't been in a Super Bowl, I think, ever. I don't know if I'm exactly right on that, but they had a really good team this year. They won like 10 games in a row. Like,
Damn.
yeah, like they were having a really good season this year. Something like that. I don't know exactly, but yeah. Anyways, Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots. Oh, yeah. Dippin' Dots. Remember fucking, I don't know if this is the actual name, but like Superman ice cream?
Yeah, yeah. It was.
I haven't
blue
seen
and
that
red and yellow.
in years.
I never liked it, so I never got it.
I don't even know what fucking flavor that is.
Like
I feel like it was
gum and fucking some other bullshit.
It was weird. It was really just the colors that was the thing. I'd like to try it again.
I
but
never.
I don't see it in the store.
I think I would try it again, but I remember as a kid not getting it because I had it once. I didn't really care for it, and I'd rather just get something that has chocolate or peanut
Yeah,
butter
it was
in it or
wacky.
something like that. So it's like,
Usually when I have ice cream at my house, it's either Neapolitan or cookies and cream.
I never often have ice cream.
Yeah, it never happens now, but you know, when it did, it was those two.
Yeah, and you would get ice cream here from the market.
Yeah, that's true. That shit was good.
I never did. It's very rare. If I did, I'd get like one of those frozen Snicker bar things, but other than that,
It's because I didn't really spend the dining dollars all that often. So
yeah.
and
I've
when
been
I
plowing
wanted
through
to,
mine.
that was like the only place that was open.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been plowing through mine like a fucking whore. Like a fucking whore in a fucking truck stop. You know what I mean? Plowing through it.
I
Like
usually would just
lady
do
of
the
night.
math for like how much I could spend per week.
Yeah, this week I haven't really been buying that much. Just where I can kind of like hold back on it a little bit kind of thing. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up something too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before the little man stuff, I wanted to talk about this crazy stuff that's happening.
Yeah. Wacky stuff.
Okay, so obviously, we all know at this point, Trump's president.
Yeah.
We know this. You know, good or bad, however you see it,
Yeah.
president.
Whatever
And
you believe.
he has a crazy ass team.
He's
And
got a lot of
who-
random ass people this time around.
Who's one of the crazy random ass people on his team that I'm getting ready to talk about? Elon Musk.
Yep. Saw that coming from
Elon?
a mile away.
Elon Musk. You know,
That
people,
he's like half the news, which is crazy.
because a lot of shit.
People hate him now.
But he's digging a hole for himself, and it's bad.
He
I think
is.
I think it's the autism. I think it's
Oh
the tism.
yeah, it's definitely the tism.
He's digging it, and it's bad.
You could
And
see the shit before he was really hated.
what
he
I'm
just
gonna
did
bring
weird
up.
shit.
I'm not defending anything he's done or said. I do not agree with any of the stuff. I'm just clarifying that now. I'm just bringing it up because it's fucking hilarious. So I'm on my phone, right? I'm just
Mm-hmm.
scrolling through my recommended fucking articles that my phone is like popping up on Google or whatever, because it does that. Like below the search bar.
Yeah.
And this was from a few weeks ago. And it's this news article. It's a news article about Elon doing this talk. I don't know if you heard about this, but he had this virtual like talk that he did in Germany at a conference about like fucking, I don't know, Germany pride or whatever the fuck was going on at this fucking conference. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, but he I've seen more on it now, and he's just like, Germans should be, you shouldn't be scared about your history. You should just, continue on, blah, 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 whatever. My thing is the photo of that fucking article that they used is the worst frame photo I have ever seen of somebody, and I'm gonna send it to you, and you can put it.
Is it
on
like
this
the
podcast
fucking
if you
salute
want.
shit?
No.
I'm surprised they
But
didn't use that.
That's the thing, is that obviously he's been called can I say that? What the
Yeah, we're small
on
enough. It
YouTube?
doesn't matter.
Okay, he's been called a Nazi.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, that whole party has been called like Nazis and Hitler and blah blah blah, whatever. And
Really
he did
wearing
the
out the
fucking
word.
the thing to the chest and then the hand in the
I
air.
was like, there's no way it could be that bad. I watched the video. I'm like, it's that fucking bad.
At first, I was like, when I watched it, because
I just saw the freeze frame of him doing the shit. I'm like, okay, it can be that bad. And you watch the
But
video. He's full on hitting the chest. You're like,
he keeps doing it. My thing is I thought it was just a spasm. He's just sitting there like he's really, because I don't think Elon.
I just think he wasn't thinking.
I don't think often before this he was doing talks in this big of a crowd. This was at the like Republican winning. He did that like at the winning rally.
Yeah.
Like on like January 19th or whatever fuck. And he's sitting there, whatever. And people are talking about it, and I get it. It looks really bad, and I'm not going to defend him at all. I don't care. He tried saying that it was a Roman salute, because Romans, there's like paintings, ancient paintings of Romans doing that. And there's a lot of people like selling their Teslas and stuff.
Sell your Tesla, that's dumb as hell.
Because they're like, he's a Nazi and blah blah blah. But also the shit he is posting on Twitter is not helping his case.
No.
So I'm like I clarified before, I'm not defending him. I do not agree with anything. Just I'm gonna send you this photo. This was the photo that was on the article. Look at that.
Oh my fucking god.
That is a flag. That is a flag. And look at the timing.
The screen,
You put it on the screen. As you people could see on the screen, this is a photo of Elon smiling. God. And there's so many other photos out there of this press conference where he's just talking, and there's nothing like that. There's some where like somebody's hands like kind of covering it a little bit, like his bottom. But this one was specific for that article, and all I see is that the article's saying like Elon does a press conference in Germany, and that's the photo. And I was like, that looks so bad for him right now. Yeah. And this was a few weeks ago when it was really bad too, when a lot of people were like, he's saluting Hitler like at this rally. So but that photo makes it worse. What's funny is I feel like he's just
becoming the new Trump. Like, it's becoming so bad that he's being hated, like it's hard to tell.
No, and I think that's exactly what I think it is that
like it doesn't matter what he does. But he's not helping the case on top of it, so it's just
I think he knows it's hate, but he's trying to be funny about it.
I think he doesn't care.
Exactly.
He's
so
like,
he's trying to be funny about it, but it's making him seem like this arrogant, rich, higher power asshole.
He's got the autism in his humor too, so it just does not come across well.
Exactly, social awareness. Like
I remember seeing him do shit before he was really in the
Yeah.
news. I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cringe. I hate that.
Well, and the thing with Elon is every time he's in the news, it's always they're bashing him
Oh yeah,
about a certain thing that he is doing
it's
at
like,
that
goddamn.
specific time. Yeah, we get it. He's the richest person in the world, but that is for a reason. He didn't
Yeah.
just do nothing. And like
Nah,
I said,
he does
I am
have quite
not,
a impressive resume.
yeah, I am not defending anything he has done and will do or has said. I'm just saying the man, he put himself there. Nobody else put him there.
Yeah,
He got himself there. So, you got to give him that credit. He
he is
worked to do that.
he is throwing himself out to the wolves.
But, like, yeah, I'm meaning, like, him having all that money and
Oh
all that
yeah.
stuff. Like, him being the richest person in the world. Like, he worked to get that. Now, him also doing the stuff he does now, throwing
See,
himself out to the wolves, that's also
I
him
think
doing
this
that to
is
himself. But,
one of those things where it's like you should stay in your avenue. You know, like the Nobel
yeah.
Prize syndrome thing or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like they start talking about shit they don't know the details
Yeah.
about, but they're like, I'm so renowned, I should have say on this. I think
Well,
Elon should just stick with his rockets, his cars, and money.
yeah. I don't know. It's all fucking crazy. There's a lot right now. America is crazy. You
Yeah,
got this shit going
I'm
on. You
seeing
got
people going on like they're doing concerts,
yeah.
and I'm like, this is not the fucking time.
Well, no,
I
you
just
got like,
avoid it.
but you have like people like doing charity concerts for like the fires in
Oh
California.
yeah, that yeah.
There was fires in Malibu too at the same fucking time. But like, there's a
The
lot of shit
California
going on.
fires is completely their government's fault. The shit
Yeah.
I've seen, I'm like, oh my god.
Um, but no, but like even the Grammys, like the Grammys just happened a few days ago, and like that's another
See,
crazy
I
thing.
didn't even see that for
I
the
don't pay
news.
attention to that stuff, but like I just heard people talk about it the other day in class. Beyonce won like best country album of the year.
Oh, she made a
Yeah,
country album?
yeah, and it has like fucking she has like I haven't listened to it. I haven't even looked at it. But it had I'm pretty sure it has like Dolly Parton and like some other like
Okay,
country famous
that's
music
strange.
stars like featuring on it on some of her
This
songs. But
sounds like
like
a money grab to me.
my thing is that Beyonce's not a fucking country singer. I
No,
get it, she did a
no, not at
country
all.
album. There's plenty of artists, music artists that make country
There
albums.
had to be a better album.
There's so many.
There
There's so
had to be.
many. I think it's disrespectful to the country artists that
I think
have
this
been
just
doing
points
it.
out the thing is it's just you got to pay for your prize. You're just buying it.
Yeah, because like Chris Stapleton has been one of the best country music artists of the last decade, I'd say. I don't know if you know
Nope,
exactly who that is.
not at all.
You would know if you heard some songs,
Okay,
but like
sure.
him, people were even saying like Post Malone's new country album that he came out with this year was way
Oh,
better than Beyonce's
I've heard
country album.
that.
Like, and I'm in the same boat where I don't see Post Malone now. Maybe now I see him more as a country artist.
I mean, I could see his avenue into it because he started just with the
He started to,
guitar, and
yeah,
then
but he
he
started to
did
swing.
rap, and then
Yeah, and
he.
then he.
I think
It's
he's just
kind of
switching
weird
into what he enjoys more. Like I don't think he
because
liked the
rap
rap.
was the big thing whenever he
Yeah,
started. And then he started making like kind of like rock music. Like he did an album and he did like a song with Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that.
yeah,
So he
that
did
was a
like
good song.
he started getting into the rock and stuff like that and kind of like the pop rock kind of music. And then he's really swung in the country now. And I could see him now as a country
Yeah,
artist.
with him, it seems like he's just doing whatever he's enjoying at the time.
Oh yeah, and that's how you should
So,
do it.
but with Beyonce, it's like okay,
And my thing is, like my professor, he was talking about it because we were talking about the Grammys. He was like, uh, we were like, what do you listen to? And he was like, oh, I listened to this one band, and it was like this like blues grass band or whatever. But then he was like, and I listened to this underrated, like, low end artist named Beyonce. And we're like, okay. And then one girl in my class was like, you listen to Beyonce? And he's like, yeah. She was like, okay. Like, she doesn't like Beyonce. But I'm like, no, I'll give you
I
some credit.
wouldn't actively look for Beyonce.
No, there's certain people in the music industry, I don't give a fuck about their music now. Their old songs,
Yeah.
oh yeah. And I could list you probably three right now, maybe more, and that's Beyonce, Drake, and fucking what's
Drake's
his
a
fucking
weird
name?
one.
And Kanye. I
Oh
love
yeah, I definitely feel that with Kanye.
Kanye's old.
He's just gotten so weird.
But his beginning, like his debut album and his second album are really good.
Yeah. His
And
beginning
then-
shit is amazing.
Same thing with Drake. I love his old like 2000s and
I haven't really listened to
2010s
Drake
music.
at all.
His shit, and that's the same thing with Beyonce. Her old shit, those are all three ones that I'm like, that shit you can bump in the club or in the car, and you're fucking bumping to it, and you feel like you're back in 2009. And their new shit, it all sounds like ass.
Yeah.
In my
it's-
opinion,
yeah.
it all sounds the fucking same. It sounds the same. Now,
I-
obviously, there's some songs that are like, "Whoa, this is a great song," but
Yeah.
like most of the album is just gibberish. It's gibberish trash.
Yeah. With fucking Kanye, I think the man's just lost his mind.
Oh yeah. Now,
He's just
yeah.
gone insane.
You see? Did you see what he had his wife wear to the Grammys? Since we're talking
Nope.
about the Grammys, I would tell you to look it up. I wouldn't, though. But basically, she was butt ass naked. She had like
Oh.
those. You know what pantyhose are?
Yeah.
You know the like clear like skin colored ones?
Yeah.
She was just basically wearing that. So you could see her tits,
Oh,
you could see her vag. She had no bra
that's
on, no
crazy.
underwear on, no nothing.
See, this is the sort of shit that makes me hate celebrities.
And he's wearing this big puffy black jacket, and
Was he trying to look like a pimp?
I don't know. What I thought was funny is that I seen a post. Somebody did a drawing of it like reversed. So it's like Kanye and this like fucking his penis is out.
See?
He's like butt ass.
I'd
naked,
support
and she's
that.
in,
That's
like,
just
this
funny.
fucking pimp. Yeah, but then there's pictures of them going to an after party and she's fully clothed. I'm like, why do that to the woman?
Like he told her
that's-
to wear that?
Yeah,
That's so
there's
strange.
photos that like TMZ or just like photographers will get of them like coming out of a store and she's wearing that in public.
That's crazy.
He's just like wear that
It's
and
got to
she
be
wears
some
it.
fetish shit.
It has to be because he would. When you look back when he was dating Kim Kardashian, he made her wear similar shit, and now she's worn nothing like that since. You know what I mean?
That's
It's
weird.
like, I don't know. Definitely a power trip kind of thing. Kanye's fucking nuts, though. I'll tell you that.
Now every time I think of Kanye, I just think of him saying like Hitler did nothing wrong or whatever. I forget what he
Apparently-
said exactly.
He said basically on the lines of like Jews like shouldn't be angry anymore. That Hitler did
So
nothing
fucking
wrong.
funny.
Some anti-Semitic shit.
Yeah,
That's like,
crazy.
holy shit. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Probably.
Yeah. This episode's really
This is a weird
feeling
one.
on the Nazi loving today.
Hell yeah.
It don't matter what it is. It don't matter.
Look, the Nazi shit's just funny at this point. Because if you're a Nazi nowadays, like, what?
Well, I do agree on the fact that like Germany should like
I think Germany's still
Germany
caught
as
up
a-
on shit. Too bad.
But Germany as a country shouldn't be focused on, like, they shouldn't have to be like, oh, like, we fucked up. Like, yeah.
I hate the apologeticness of
Like,
Germany
at this
now.
point,
I'm like,
it's almost been long enough.
there's almost no one alive from the time. So like, doesn't
And I get
really
it if
matter.
you're an ancestor of one of the
Yeah,
people that died in the
that's
camp or in the war, you might have a different opinion on it. But the fact is that the country itself
yeah,
shouldn't be held in guilt over that. They should
yeah.
eventually be able to get past that as a country. They don't even have to pay that shit off
Yeah,
anymore.
as long as they're not genociding again, I think
Yeah.
we're fine.
Now there's other countries that are doing it that we should
Yeah,
probably,
like China.
yeah, and Israel
Yeah.
or Palestine, whatever. I'm still
Depending on who
confused
you
about
ask,
all it. I'm
it's
still
so
confused.
fucking
It's
weird.
the same. I think it's the same thing on both sides. So
You
I'm just
know,
like,
the way I see all that shit, it's like World War II. There are no good guys.
yeah,
There are just bad guys.
yeah. And like Trump just he just fucking bombed some caves that had like a bunch of ISIS members in it that threatened to
Sure.
do shit to the U.S. like months ago.
Classic Trump move.
He was like Biden and his people took too long to do this, so
That's the
I
one
did
thing
it.
I like about Trump. Just the shit he pulls with that. Like
It
hand
gets
them a picture of their home, as
yeah,
he's
and he's like,
negotiating.
well, even that like that one guy that's like known for he was the dude that killed Osama bin Laden. He's
Yeah.
talked about how like they would come into these fucking terrorists like ISIS people's houses and they have no fucking clue. They have
Yeah.
all these fucking goggles on and everything else and they're being quiet and they're just in there and they're watching this motherfucker sleep. And then they
Crazy.
wake him up. It's pitch fucking black, and you have somebody wake you up, and then you wake up, and you got this fucking dude with these big ass fucking
Yeah,
goggles on
that's
his head.
crazy.
He's like, "You're dead, motherfucker." Like, yeah, I'd be pissing and shitting myself too. Like, shit, you know where I'm at. I was just trying to sleep.
Yeah, who's to say if it's the right move? But it is cool when he does this shit.
It definitely is, and I seen that on Twitter. He like made a post about it. Video footage of him bombing these fucking caves that these people are in, and he's like, "Yeah, I killed these ISIS people." Blah blah blah, whatever.
I
And
love just the Shane Gillis shit when he's doing the oh who was it that Trump did the rant on killing and that Shane
um,
Gillis likes to mock.
oh,
Abu Ag
oh
Bang,
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So he was the lead like terrorist dude at the time, like the
yeah,
ISIS dude at the time.
that's so fun.
Abu, Abu,
Died
I know
like a
who you
dog,
are.
a
Died like a
beautiful
dog.
dog.
You know, I watched him cry. I watched the tears. He
Why are you
died like a dog.
crying?
Why are you crying, Abu? Abu! It's hilarious. His shit
Oh,
is so fucking funny. Because you can
it's one of the
imagine
most entertaining presidents ever.
that he said that shit.
It's completely unhinged.
But no, there was a guy on Twitter
Like
that
you
like
compare that to Obama shit. So
yeah, Obama was
serious.
just Obama was like, we
We
we got him.
eliminated him. Yeah.
We got him. He's
Yeah.
gone. He's dead.
It was so
We got him.
formal.
Yeah.
Then there's Trump fucking blabbering.
You know, they were hiding in their caves. They were hiding underneath their
They're in a
house.
cave.
We know where they're at. We know where you're at. And guess what? You're gone. You're done. You're done. You know, that's when you get somebody from Florida as a fucking president right there. That's how you know they're from Florida. When they talk fucking dog shit on your ass. I'd love to see Trump in a fucking Call of Duty lobby. Oh my God, the shit he'd probably talk. You know what I mean? He'd be like, I got you. I cross mapped your ass with a fucking throwing knife. You bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cry about it. You dog. You dirty dog. Yeah, there was this guy like on that Twitter post. He was like, I thought you said no new wars. And everybody's like, you're fucking dumb. He's like, it's like
Not a war at all.
we've been dealing with ISIS for a long time.
Yeah.
There's no war. We're still in
It's
Iraq
It's more
dealing with ISIS. It's not a
selective
war.
strikes. It's
Yeah.
not full on war.
We're not declaring war on them. We did years ago, and we're still
Yeah.
kind of
Even if you count it as a war,
Yeah. It's just like if we
Well, I
declared
think
war
Trump
on
still
cats.
wants to get out of the Middle East more and more.
Probably, I
Because
think.
Biden did it and Trump was wanting to do it too. It just seems like
Yeah,
both sides are like, we don't want to be here no more.
there's no reason for it. It's been
No, there was
decades.
never a reason.
That was everybody knows now. That was some fucking what is it? Fucking Dick Cheney shit or whatever.
Oil.
Yeah, whatever the fuck or whoever was the guy that was with
It's
fucking
weird
Bush.
that we went there for oil when we're the ones that aren't the main benefactors of the Middle Eastern oil. It's Europe.
I don't know.
Europe's the main ones using the fucking oil there.
Yeah,
Because we
I
have
don't
our
know.
own oil and we got fucking Canada shit on top of it. So
Yeah.
why the fuck do we have to go clear the Middle East?
I mean, even that Canada shit now, there was like some
Uh,
tariffs put on them, and like
the Canada shit's going wild.
it's everything. I'm like, I get it. It's
The-
crazy. It's all crazy.
I'm just interested to see how that plays out. I'm pretty sure the tariff shit was like over border security though.
Yeah, and then I mean RFK. He's been really getting into the health shit. I don't know if you've seen anything.
Did
on
he
that,
get
just because
approved?
he.
I never like did he
Oh
make it
yeah,
through
he's
Congress?
like, yeah,
I heard
he's.
he was the one that was going to be the hardest one to get through.
No, he's in there, and he's fucking. He's
Thank God.
fucking. He is cranking some shit out. Like immediately. You should see the talks. They're hilarious. He's just
I
sitting
would
there.
imagine.
He's like, America. America. I can't do a good RFK impersonation. You just know that his voice is fucked.
You know, that's probably the main thing that hurt his presidency run.
Oh, I loved him. I loved him.
Yeah,
And
he was pretty good, I would say.
I was just like, I wish, you know, I wish he
It's
could. And
so
maybe
sad
now,
he got ostracized by the Democrats.
I feel like now he could run as Republican if he
Oh, he
wanted
probably
to in the next
could.
election. You know what I mean? He could. He probably wouldn't win.
Don't think he should, you know.
I think he should be done. Depending on how the Trump presidency goes, we'll
Yeah.
see. But you know, even the JFK shit, there's been a lot of new footage coming out on that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of new angles that were never there, that nobody ever got. There was only that one angle that somebody got the
Yeah.
whole time.
Trump hasn't released
yeah.
all the files yet, has he? He's just released a lot of them. Like, he's in the process of releasing them all?
I think he might be slowly kind of
Yeah.
rolling them out. I don't know exactly. But I've been seeing shit on it almost every day. Something new.
But anyways.
About that and MLK and...
Yeah. We're getting up there in the time. Probably should do the little man shit.
Oh, fuck. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
That. See, I told you, once we get on that
yeah.
fucking Elon picture, it's gonna go. That's a crazy picture, ain't it? That's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah. But,
bad time.
we'll have you go first. But
Okay.
first, what is Little Man's Big Man's? Try to make it
You
brief.
know, I say it every time.
Every
I say
time.
it every time. You know, we're the 30 or so minutes in, so I'm gonna be quick.
Yeah.
After talking about Elon here. So Little Man's, Big Man's is this segment that me and Hunter do on the podcast every episode. It's a store, a made-up kind of store.
Yeah, real store. Yeah, a
that,
real store.
me and him came up with, where we just think of each episode, we each think of like a random like item or something, or like collection of items that are like either really sexual or really weird or really disgusting or odd or whatever, just to kind of, you know, get our brain juices flowing, because they're never flowing any other time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And sometimes we get some really good items, and sometimes it's like, that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
You know
maybe
what
like
I
a
mean?
kite or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Or do something like that.
And sometimes we go back to old items, and that's what I did, kinda.
Kind of.
So you went first last time. So
Yeah.
should I go first?
Yeah.
I think I'll go first.
I feel
Okay,
like mine's
so
pretty solid this time.
in the while I was trying to think of my item, I went back and watched one of the Little Man's episodes, which if you haven't seen those, you should go watch them.
Oh, yeah. Especially
Um,
the first one is
Yeah.
wacky. Like the first two is when it's still coming together.
The one I rewatched a few of them just to kind of get my juices flowing on
Mm-hmm.
items, and I watched episode 6,
Okay.
which I think is Snow White and the Seven Plugs. I could be
We
wrong,
did
but
kind
I'm
of go
pretty sure
crazy with
that
those
is it.
names.
But this is a little callback to that episode because during it, randomly, you said um, a beer can butt plug. Randomly. You just said it.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do.
And I was like, that could be an item that needs more elaboration on. So I added more
Like that
to
was
it.
my item, or is just something I
No, you just
mentioned?
said it. You just
Okay.
mentioned it. Like in the video, you just said it. We were talking about some other butt plug, and then
Yeah.
you were like,
On
"Oh, like a beer
occasion,
beer
if you're
can
like
butt plug."
listing your shit, I'll say something random that comes to
Yeah.
mind.
Okay, so beer can butt plug.
Beer can butt
Um,
plug.
I thought it'd be funny if it sold in like a 6-pack,
Of
like a
course.
box, but it's different
Fun for the
kinds of
whole
beer
family.
cans. So it's like, you got Bud Light, Budweiser,
Is there actual
but
beer in these?
nope, nope.
Okay.
They're just metal butt plugs.
I was thinking like they're pretty thick walls to the can, but there's beer in them, so you could just
It's a butt
pop it.
plug. You can't drink it.
The fuck you can't.
You can't. You're sticking
The
that in your ass. The
and
tab is where
people
the
eat
fucking
ass. I'm saying for friends.
like you're fucking stuffing a turkey.
You-
You're
Look,
basting a
think
turkey.
about it. All right, you're at a small get together, a group of guys. Maybe it's for the Super Bowl. You got your 6-pack of butt plugs.
Oh, and you don't have a beer. You don't have a beer koozie, so you're gonna stick one in your buddy's ass and
Yeah.
pop it open.
Each buddy's got one of them in his ass, and you're all just drinking.
How you gonna watch the fucking game? You're all looking at the ground. You're all fucking
Not all
dog.
drinking at the same time.
You're all fucking dog walking. You know what I mean? You're all fucking ass up in the air, tail wagging. You know what I mean?
Look, it's
know
a good
what I
time. You don't
mean?
need to pay attention the whole time. Just most
Yeah,
of the
during
time.
the $100 million
Yeah.
ads.
Exactly. Or like a halftime show, maybe you don't care much about it. Maybe you want to drink beer out of your buddy's ass.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, beer bong. Anyways, different kind of beer
Yeah.
in them. Bud Light,
Yeah, okay, I
Budweiser,
assume
Bush
bringing
Light, all those.
the
Yeah,
gay
brands.
beer.
Also, another callback. I don't know what episode this was. This was just a normal podcast episode. But when I was writing this, I remembered I tend to do butt plugs as my items.
Yeah, you do.
And
I don't know if I've
one
ever
of
done one.
them.
I did the
think
Viagra.
Yep. I think you might remember this. I came up with a butt plug that had a warming
I do remember this.
mechanism where it could like warm up. These have a cooling mechanism, so it cools it. It gets it nice and
Ah.
cold, so you can
I,
chill your ass out. You know
you
what
could
I mean?
put it in the beer cooler, keep them
Yeah.
cold. Why
Yeah,
have
keep 'em
ice
cold.
when you could have butt plugs?
But it also has just a chilling feature. You just turn it
Yeah.
on, it's getting cold in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my item. Beer can butt plug.
Okay,
A
pretty
revision of
nifty.
an old item.
We had a good amount of discussion on that.
Yeah.
Mine is a little wacky. It's not beer related, but it's a pill.
Oh, okay. Close
Now,
enough.
what does this pill do? Let's say it adds flavoring. What does it add flavoring to? Cum, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's our favorite thing, flavored cum.
But you take the pill, your cum's gonna taste like that for a day,
I wouldn't know.
I mean, you could know.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe you want to
If my
taste
name
your
was
own.
Zane, then I would taste my own. Or Lance, then I would taste my own.
The salty potato chip.
Yeah.
The liquid salty potato chip. Got to be the worst description I've ever heard. But yeah, you get your flavor, I was thinking mostly fruit flavors, because that seems like
Okay.
the least weird, because
Yeah.
you wouldn't want chocolate flavored cum.
Yeah.
That'd just be wrong.
Just go fuck a cow.
Yeah, but you get like cherry, you know, watermelon, the classic pineapple, of course.
I
Shit
feel
like
like this
that.
is already a thing.
Ours works better.
Okay. Because I feel like there's something out there you could take that makes your cum
It's probably just like a
different.
slight hint, you know. This is like
Yeah.
full on.
Oh, this is like you're fucking sucking off the teat of the fucking fruit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're sucking on
Straight
that
fruit
fucking apple tip,
with
you know what I
that
mean?
texture.
Oh yeah, fucking give me some of them Apple Jacks, you know what I mean? Fucking sitting on that
We could have
motherfucker.
cereal flavors.
There you go. Some milk flavor. You know how they have
Oh
the
god, milk
those
flavor.
milk. No, but that milk that like is the ice cream, not ice cream, the cereal milk. Like there's a brand that sells like
Oh, yeah,
the
that's just
cereal
wrong.
milk where it's like cinnamon cereal, like the Captain Crunch cereal milk. They like sell it and like
You said cinnamon and then
Fruit
you said
Loops.
Captain Crunch.
Oh fuck, whatever that shit's called.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I almost called it Crunch Ahoy. What is that?
You're
Not
mixing shit
not
together.
anything. Yeah, it's not anything. Crunch Ahoy.
Crunch Ahoy.
Sounds like a Kanye album.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So flavored fruit
Yeah, pills.
pellets.
Pillies.
Pills. What flavors?
Fruits and cereals.
Fruits and cereals. What kinds? I want to know what kind.
Well, I said the cherry, watermelon,
Oh,
pineapple, right? But we can have the Captain Crunch.
Captain
Captain
Crunch.
Crunch would be so wrong, but you know. Let's see. Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, of course, right?
Reese's Puffs.
Yeah,
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I love that commercial.
I feel like if you get too many flavors, that's just kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Got a pharmacy area.
What if you eat them all at the same time?
You know, I kind of wanted that myself. Probably die.
Yeah, maybe we should. That's a disclaimer. Disclaimer:
Don't
don't eat all
overdose.
of them. You will die.
You should put the shit in your body anyways, but flavored
Yeah,
come on. Yeah,
yeah.
all
For
the
your
other ones,
liver.
they're safe, right? Not us.
Yeah,
We want effective, not safe.
exactly. These are not regulated or tested at all.
No. No standard
Mis-
was applied to these.
Mr. Skim makes them all.
He got a bucket in the back.
He's juicing everything.
Yeah. Mr. Skin. He does all the medicine stuff too. It's like a witch.
It just comes out of him. He's just like, oh, there
It's
it
a
is.
secretion. He mixes the fruit
There's that pill.
juices with his juices,
Oh,
and it makes
yum.
the pill.
Yep, that's what conceals the pill in that pill shape.
Yeah, and what's coming out of his body? Nothing natural, that's for sure.
Nobody knows. Actually, I think it'd be all natural because
In a way, it depends on your opinion of natural.
he's been around for so long. He's like the most natural thing ever made.
Nothing human. Let's just say that.
Maybe once, but not now.
At some point,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
Who really knows? Mr. Skin knows.
But nobody else.
He'll never tell you.
He won't. He can't speak.
I mean,
He's
maybe
kinda
he
clicks.
can. He
He's
just
kinda-
clicks.
Just makes clicking noises.
I imagine it kind of like fucking Predator or something. Like the
Yeah.
clicking comes from this naked, pale ass motherfucker,
That's funny.
bald.
Bald. Bald.
I guess we could end it on Mr. Skin,
Yeah.
the
Well, man,
supernatural horror.
The man that makes skin, clothes,
Furnitures and medicine. That's
furniture and
his specialty. The strongest medicines we got, they're from him.
Yeah, and he loves doing
Oh, he does all the shit for free.
Yeah, he's just back there.
He's always been there. Funny enough,
Yeah, he's
we
just
bought the
there.
area, and they're like, he comes with the building.
Yeah. We never see. We've talked about it before. We never see him leave. We never
No,
see him show up. He's just there.
he's always
We
there.
don't know if he lives there or
Who
what.
knows? Not our
Yeah.
problem.
We don't know if he's in the walls. We don't know. In the chairs. We lose him every now and again. We don't know.
He disappears for periods of time.
Yeah. Nothing too much to
Never
worry
see
about.
him on the cameras though.
No.
And we have a lot because for some reason people like to steal the drugs.
Yeah, and the pocket pussies because we have a variety of those.
The guaranteed Mr. Skin shit's more potent than the heroin you buy there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But thanks for watching.
Oh yeah. We're gonna end it there.
You know what? We didn't mention the socials last time.
We didn't. Fuck. Okay.
Don't forget to follow the socials, the
Yeah.
TikTok, for as long as that's around, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Spotify, and the Facebook. If you want updates on when we upload on the Spotify, because there's always a delay, that is updated on the Facebook and the Twitter.
Yep. There you go.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and good night.
Good night. Peace out. Love you guys. Good chow. Mwah.